Friday Night Fights, as HBO Sports presents a 10-round welterweight fight, Olympic champion Sugar Ray Leonard versus a tough Colombian, Bernardo Prada. Good evening, everyone. My name's Len Berman, working tonight with Don Dunphy and Larry Merchant. This is the biggest fight in Maine since 1965, when up the road in Lewiston, Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston in the first round of the World Heavyweight Championship rematch, the so-called Phantom Punch. But 13 years later, it is the continuing education of Olympic gold medalist Sugar Ray Leonard. As a professional, he is now 15-0. He is the 8th ranked welterweight in the world. A tough opponent tonight in Bernardo Prada, 6 years older, 14 fights wiser, a record of 24-2-3. Now, who else but Don Dunphy should be working the Friday night fights? He's standing by in the Bernardo Prada camp. Don?
The young man on my right is Bernardo Prada from Bogota, Colombia in South America. He has the lofty ambition of trying to break Sugar Ray Leonard's winning streak of 15 fights in a row. Unfortunately, he doesn't speak very much English, so I will just say buena suerte, Bernardo.
Muchas gracias. Un saludo a todo el público de Norteamérica.
Thank you. Gracias. Here is Roger Larrabee, his manager. And Roger, will you tell us something about Bernardo?
Well, Bernardo is a very nice boxer. I think he will give Sugar Ray Leonard some good fight. And don't be surprised if we don't pull an upset here tonight, Don.
Tell us about his style.
His style is a boxer, long distance, a good mover. He's a fairly good puncher with a right hand. When he gets on the inside, he works very hard.
I understand he's never been knocked off his feet.
No, that's true. He was never knocked out. He's got 24 wins, two draws, and 3 losses.
Thank you very much, Roger. And Bernardo, again, buena suerte.
Gracias, muy gentil.
This is the most important part of Sugar Ray Leonard's preparation for the fight tonight. He's adjusting the tassels on his shoes. Sugar Ray, where do you get these tassels? From Fredericks of Hollywood?
No, they really belong to a curtain, but I call them the finishing touches.
Finishing touches. The last time we saw you, you were in prison. I noticed that they let you out.
Well, no, I wasn't in there. I was just, let's say I was visiting.
For those who weren't with us, Sugar Ray did some of the color commentary on the fight in Rahway State Prison when we saw Jimmy Scott win that exciting fight. Is this as an exciting a scene for you as that was?
Well, the fact I'm here, and let's say I'm really motivated to the point of going to this fight thinking positive.
Is it a little different going into the ring than going into the arena to sit ringside and watch?
Well, it's basically the same because the pressure's still building.
What about your opponent, Bernardo Prada? You've never seen him. Is that an advantage for you or a disadvantage?
Well, Larry, it plays a disadvantage and also an advantage for the simple reason. The guys you don't hear about are some of the most awesome guys in the ring. You know, people say, well, this guy is not rated, this guy doesn't have, you know, the number of knockouts. But the guys that never get the opportunity and finally gets that shot, hey, they in it to win.
Does this mean that you will be a little bit careful at the beginning to size him up for a round or two, or how long does it take you before you can gauge his style and the geometry of the ring?
Well, going to any fight, I'm always cautious, but the fact, I hope this guy cooperates and puts his chin up just for 1 second so I can just...
Well, speaking for HBO and the fans out there, we hope that he doesn't do that till around the 10th round. Good luck, Sugar Ray.
Thank you, Larry.
Okay, Larry, love those long fights. We have some highlights of 2 of Sugar Ray's recent fights. One was a long one, which you saw here on your home box office. Here's Don Dunphy.
Undefeated Sugar Ray Leonard versus Bobby Heyman, April 1978 in Landover, Maryland. This is round 3. Leonard has dominated the fight all the way, and Heyman is down. The victory dance by Leonard. Heyman is taking the mandatory 8 count. He's back into action now. Leonard coming after him, sensing the kill. A vicious left hook to the jaw by Leonard. He is picking his spot. See that hard jab? He is very accurate at the point. Heyman is hurt and the fight is over. As Heyman goes down, the referee stops the fight. Sugar Ray Leonard still undefeated. Here's a replay in slow motion. Look at that jab, one of the best we've ever seen. Accurate punching by the Olympic gold medalist. Heyman can't stand much more. The referee is stopping the fight. Leonard the winner. Here we are in Boston, July 1978. Leonard against Dick Eklund. A tough customer from the Bay State, but Eklund is down in the 6th round and must take the mandatory 8 count. He's seemingly all right, though. The referee asked him how he was. He said, okay, here is round 8. Leonard on top of his man, trying for a knockout, opening up with a fierce barrage of punches with both hands. You wonder what's keeping Eklund up there. Leonard could punch himself out, but apparently he won't. Eklund talks to the referee and to Leonard. Here we are in round 9. Leonard dominating the fight all the way, but Eklund fighting back on occasion. A hard left hook to the jaw by Leonard. And there's a delayed action punch. Eklund goes down from the punch that was landed earlier. Here we are in round 10. Leonard after his man, again trying for a knockout. Eklund seems to be just a little too tough to be knocked out. But Leonard is trying. There goes Eklund down again in this 10th round.
Well, a crowd of over 6,000 people here in Portland, Maine, the largest live boxing gate in Maine history. Larger, they say, than even the fight 13 years ago with Clay and Liston. Sugar Ray Leonard, Bernie Prada, 10 rounds, welterweight fight. Bernie Prada's already in the ring. We are waiting for Sugar Ray Leonard.
Coming down the aisle, watching fans, Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Get him out of it.
Sugar Ray will be making his way in shortly, 15-0. He now is on a regimen of 1 fight a month. Larry, you call this phase 2 of his career.
Yes, the spotlight really in this fight, just as we see the spotlight there, is on Sugar Ray Leonard. He's hidden there by one of his handlers.
That's Jenks Morton.
And of course, we're really here to see how this brilliant young fighter and popular personality has evolved as a prize fighter. He's really an extraordinary story, Sugar Ray Leonard, since his gold medal victory in Montreal in 1976. He's been a professional less than 2 years. He's won all of his fights, and his popularity is such that he is undoubtedly the highest paid apprentice in boxing history. He's made, $50,000 to $75,000 on almost every fight he's fought. Many of them, of course, have been on national television, as this is. We have a house here that might be somewhere between $50,000 and $60,000, and with the television fee that HBO has added to that, the total gate will be around $80,000 or $85,000. My estimate is that Sugar Ray Leonard will get, about $40,000 to $50,000 for this fight.
Here's Sugar Ray coming into the ring now, presented by Dave Jacobs, his trainer. He's bouncing around. There's Jenks Morton, his other handler. Angelo Dundee is already in the ring. He's going to operate to the corner, in the corner to our right. Here is Carl Nesslein, ring announcer.
Bernardo Prada. Bernardo Prada.
There's Prada's record, 20 wins, 4 losses, 12 KOs.
10 3-minute rounds. Hailing from Colombia, South America, weighing in at 146 3/4 pounds, Jose Bernard Prada. Jose Bernard Prada. Weighing in at 146 pounds, hailing from Washington, D.C., here
for Sugar Ray. Actually,
For this bout, ladies and gentlemen, Renee Liberty from Augusta.
Actually, Sugar Ray is from Landover, Maryland. There he is, the referee Rene La Liberty.
No kidney punches, and I want your punches high at all times. In case of a knockdown, you'll go to the neutral corner, and only then will I start the count. In case of a clinch, when you get tied up together, I tell you guys to break. I want you to break clean. No rough stuff on the clincher. Is this understood? Is there any question? Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
The remarkable thing about Sugar Ray is to inspire this kind of reaction and get this kind of a crowd without a local fighter involved, Don.
The scoring here is on the 10-point must system. 10 points to the winner of a round, 9 or less to the loser. The scoring is by 3 judges. The referee is in sole charge of the bout, but he does not enter into the scoring. It is a 20-foot ring. They're wearing 8-ounce gloves. Bernardo Prada warming up in his corner. The mandatory 8 count is in effect, and there is a 3 knockdown rule. If a man is floored 3 times in a round, he is considered knocked out. The bell is not too loud here, by the way, so it may be missed if there's a rally near the end of the round. And a man can be saved by the bell in this state. Sugar Ray Leonard, a classy stylist if there ever was one. He's got all the equipment. We are seeing Prada for the first time. He's a little bit taller than Sugar Ray, who's about 5'9½". Prada about 5'10½". Prada's like a little bit like Carlos Monzon without his firepower. Carlos, the great former middleweight champion. They say about Prada, at long range he's a boxer. When he gets in close, he's a brawler. Leonard is one of the fine young fighters around. On his way to the title if nothing goes wrong. But nothing much has happened so far in round 1.
We've heard about his right hand, Don. He's tried 2 of them. Leonard apparently has heard about it as well. He has been wary of it.
He's got a good sneak right hand, Prada has. Big crowd here in the Civic Center in Portland, Maine. Feeling out process in round 1.
Last July, we saw Leonard fight Dick Eklund in Boston. I'd have to say, off these first few moments, Don, that Prada looks like he's a bit more experienced and a tougher professional.
Yes, he is. He's a good counter-puncher, as that one proved. So, if Ray has any flaws so far in his young career, it's that midway in the bout he's inclined to showboat, and that could cost him sometime. He's a fancy fighter.
Prada is not running. He's there for Leonard to find if he wants to find him. There he lets that right hand go again. It's short. Leonard working the left hand to good advantage, trying to establish that before he goes to the rest of his arsenal.
Larry, there's no clock here, so we're going to have to rely on a stopwatch if we get one.
Well, it has been 13 years since they had their last big event.
There's the bell ending round 1. The crowd apparently doesn't like it. They think there wasn't too much action. They don't have much boxing here in Portland, but they appreciate good boxing. However, it was a good round. I'd have to score it even, though. I couldn't give either one of them that round.
I gave that round to Leonard, but something is happening in the ring to evoke a positive response from the crowd.
I have to agree with you, Larry. I go with Sugar Ray. I had the feeling for the first 2 minutes he was kind of coasting along, and then he realized he was in danger of losing the round, and then in the last 30 seconds came on strong.
Oh, I don't think so. That was nobody's round. Nobody did anything.
All right, Todd.
Round 2 coming up. Sugar Ray Leonard up on his feet already, and so is Prada now. Leonard in the white trunks, Prada in the dog trunks. The referee, René La Liberté. 3 3-minute rounds. 10 3-minute rounds, rather. Leonard's trying to get that guard down. Prada's got a good defense there. It'll take Sugar Ray a while to open it up. Prada hasn't done much yet, neither has Sugar Ray, except for those body shots earlier in this round. Grazing punch by Prada. 2 minutes to go in the round. Hasn't really been a punch landed on the head or face yet. Now they both scored there.
It'll be interesting to see, Don, if Leonard is developing any power as he matures. He only has 4 KOs in his first 15 professional fight. Prada, they say, has never been on the canvas.
So they say. He was stopped once, probably on cuts. Somebody's saying put him on the floor, but they don't say who. I can imagine they mean Sugar Ray. A minute to go in the round. Round 2 of a 10-rounder. That was a good one. And a good counter punch by Prada. A whistling right hand. The best punch so far by Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray has those quick hands, reminiscent of a young Muhammad Ali or a young Ray Robinson, for whom he was named. He was named for Ray Charles, the singer, and Sugar Ray Robinson. His name is Ray Charles Leonard.
Of course,
22 years old.
A lot of fighters have taken on that Sugar, but Sugar Ray Leonard may be most worthy of that appellation.
There's the bell ending round 2. Well, no question who won that round. I give that one to Leonard.
Oh, and so did I.
All right.
Here's a replay of round 2.
Perhaps Leonard is still trying to size up this opponent he's never seen yet, Don.
Right hands to the outside.
Well, he has tried to open him up, no question about it. Prada's a cutie. He's not bringing that guard down unless he's made to by solid body shots, and they haven't been able to get in there yet. A few landed on the kidneys.
You know, you were talking about Leonard being a fine athlete. Early this week, he participated in a 5-mile run that was being held up here, and he finished 13th out of 200. It was the first time he ever got into a run, and he finished in 26 minutes and ran the first mile in under 5 minutes, the first time he had ever been timed at that distance.
Maybe he's in the wrong thing. Maybe he ought to be a runner and not get paid.
I don't think the purse is quite as high.
Sugar Ray Leonard, round 3. The white trunks for Leonard. The dog trunks for Prada. Leonard sneaking that jab in there, that countering sneak right hand we told you about by Prada. He'll be dangerous. See that quick right hand by Leonard. Awfully quick. He's got those quick hands. Takes a good defense to stifle them. Prada's getting a good account of himself in this round. 2 minutes left in the round. A little wildness by Ray, and he pays for it with that jab. Quick hands.
Well, Leonard said in that interview before the fight that he hoped that Prada stuck his chin out, but Prada's got that chin tucked in very well.
Everybody sticks his chin out as crazy. Good jab by Leonard. Good counter punch by Prada. Leonard is the aggressor. He landed 2 terrific rights there, as you saw. A lot of Vaseline over the left eye of Prada, which indicates he probably cuts. They're trying to protect him. Leonard has been the aggressor all the way. There's that sneak right hand again. It got in there by Prada. He knows his way around the ring. This may be the toughest fight Leonard has had, and probably is so far. Half a minute left.
He may have staggered him with that left hand, Don.
He stunned him. There goes Leonard showboating with the alley shuffle. Remember, a fighter can be saved by the bell. A fighter can be saved by the bell. And the bell will ring shortly.
Oh, my.
There's the bell ending round 3. It was a big round for Leonard.
All the way. Sugar Ray Leonard going on with his Palmer Park shuffle, as he calls it.
Let's take a look at the replay here. His hands are so fast.
I think, Don, in this case, his hands are almost too fast for his own good.
There's the one.
When he had Prada in the corner, he threw too many punches instead of slowing up to throw some good ones and sharpshoot in there. And
right.
And consequently, he didn't get anything in with any real sting in them.
And he ought to lose that Ali shuffle. That doesn't add anything to him. That was trademarked for Ali.
Don, you have him fighting 4 rounds so far.
Dunphy is 2 for Leonard and 1 even.
That left has been impressive for Leonard tonight, Don.
Can't hear the bell here, Len. Round 4. Let's see if Prada can come back. He took a beating there in the last minutes of round 3. A little puffiness around the left eye of Bernardo Prada. Offensively, Prada has not done a great deal. He's had a few sneak right hands get in there and a couple of left hooks. There's that right again. Be interesting to see if it lands flush sometime. It's a quick right hand Prada has. Leonard is trying to set him up for a combination. Prada knows when to hold on. It is scheduled for 10 rounds, no knockdowns so far. Although we almost had one in round 3. Prada's probably fought a lot of those tough South American fighters.
Undoubtedly, Don. You can see it here in his experience.
Oh! That almost upended him. I don't know what kept him up there. That was a solid shot. Leonard is trying to measure him now. He's cocking that right hand. Takes one himself. Leonard was robbed. Leonard was off balance.
He caught another one.
That turned things around a little bit. Now Prada's on the offense. A minute to go in the round. Prada turned things around with that right hand. Leonard trying to cut him down to the body. Prada backing toward his own corner where he took punishment before. Now he gets out of there. Leonard show up with that jab. Less than half a minute to go in the round. Leonard is butt-shotting his man now. I've never seen Leonard put so much power in his punches.
Well, he is fighting flat-foot, isn't he, Don?
Yes, sir. Well, I give that round to Leonard.
So did I.
Yeah, make it unanimous.
All right, we scored it unanimously for Leonard.
Here's the replay now. Leonard was almost upended there by those two right hands, but he had enough to come back. He's smart, a classic fighter, a good stylist.
I think it made him think momentarily, and then he came back and reasserted himself in the last minute of the round. It's interesting. It's interesting watching Leonard in this fight because he is standing more flat-footed.
Glenn, tell us about HBO.
Well, how'd you like to win 2 tickets to the Super Bowl, Don Dunphy? You can do it on Inside the NFL. Coming up next Thursday, November 9th at 8 o'clock on HBO. See Lenny Dawson and Merle Harmon. A repeat performance of this week's show tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. Here you go, Don.
A lot of Vaseline smeared on the forehead of Sugar Ray Leonard, and quite a bit of Vaseline above the left eye of Prada. Leonard has that look of he's going to get it over in a moment if he can. But Prada may have something to say about it. Leonard has a winning streak of 15 straight, and the Olympic gold medalist in the light welterweight class 2 years ago in Montreal. Prada's got the sneak right hand, but he hasn't shown much else.
You know, this may be the toughest division in boxing, the welterweight division, with Cuevas and Palomino as the two champions, two heavy hitters. You wonder, as good as Sugar Ray looks, whether he's ever going to be able to match their firepower if he gets that far.
Well, I think he's got the firepower. The question in my mind is, can he take it? And there's a fella throws a few punches, Prada, and he's landed some good rights. Maybe somebody with a better right hand could have caused more trouble. Leonard is starting to drop his gloves down a little bit. Good jab by Prada. Round half over. Round 5 of a 10-rounder.
Looks like Leonard is trying to bait Prada into throwing that right now by keeping the left down, and perhaps he has a counter in mind.
Prada ran into that one all right. Prada takes a good punch. There's no question about that. He's taken some very good ones.
It's very, very difficult, as you know, Don, to look good against a fighter like Prada.
He's a runner. They told us it was a Carlos Monzon. Carlos Monzon he is not. Oh, he's hurt. But he fights back. Prada was hurt, but he fights back. Leonard comes in stalking him overconfidently, I would say. For just a flash, Prada went southpaw. Leonard is mixing up his attack now. going for the body more. Just another reminder that a man can be saved by the bell. The count will not continue at the bell if he's down. There's the bell.
Well, gentlemen, I don't think there's any doubt who won that round.
Prada?
Larry, you were talking about Carlos Palomino and the top guns in the welterweight division. How far away is Ray Leonard from taking on the top guns?
Well, we have to remember first that he's only been a professional for 21 months. But I think his brain trust feels that by next summer, he may be ready. Whether they are ready to take him on remains to be seen. But this is part of what we might call the second phase of his development. In his last fight, he fought Randy Shields, who was a rated fighter, and beat him. His next fight, if he gets out of here with a victory, will be against Armando Muniz, who 4 times fought for the welterweight championship of the world. Then Johnny Gant. He'll be fighting ranked fighters each month for the next 6 or 7 months. And at the end of that period, he'll be 23 years old. He'll have been a professional for 2.5 years. We'll have a pretty good idea of how ready Sugar Ray Leonard is.
Round 6, 10-rounder. Sugar Ray Leonard way ahead, at least on our cards, which are unofficial, by the way. There are 3 judges who will do the official tallying. The referee does not score. It is a one-sided fight, I think, in the scoring part of it, but yet it is still interesting because every so often Prada will unleash that right hand, and he can hurt with it. Question is, how much can he stand up under the punishment he has taken?
And the question, too, Don, is just how is Leonard going to deal with this kind of opponent? I don't think he's met someone of this class up to this point.
That's true. I haven't seen anyone this good against him.
Can he impose his will and skill on this fighter? Impose it to the point that he can knock him out or stop him?
I doubt it, because I'll tell you why. I don't think Prada has any imagination. And in order to get you a will imposed on you, you have to be imaginative. He's a tough cookie, this Prada. He may still get knocked out, but he's in there. A low blow by Leonard. A low blow. Leonard is down. That was very, very low.
Yeah.
We'll see if the referee is going to give him time. Prada is down in his corner. He is in real pain. There is no question about the fact that it was a low blow. In fact, it was so low, it was almost ultra low.
The way he's shaking his head, I wonder if he's saying, I can't go on.
The referee, René La Liberté, has the privilege, if he wants, to allow the fallen fighter. Take a look at this punch now. Oh, we missed it in the replay. But he wasn't holding his toes. The referee can allow him a certain amount of time to get up. Meanwhile, time has stopped. Sugar Ray is over in his corner. Angelo trying to get up. He's talking to his manager, Roger Larrabee, in his corner. That's Larrabee's head.
Angelo Dundee is in the opposite corner at the apron of the ring and looking across a little bit skeptically.
Well, then Angelo didn't get hit with that punch.
Right. Of course, if his fighter had been hit, he'd be doing the same thing.
He'd be claiming the fight.
Reminds me of the time when he was in Ali's corner in London and he got Ali some extra time against Henry Cooper.
Ray, watch him. He might try to hit you low.
They're talking to Leonard.
The referee hasn't indicated whether he wants to take this round away.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see what happens.
Well, he'd do that after the round if he does it at all. Doesn't keep Leonard from still throwing body shots, however.
You indicated before that he was trying to bring his guard down. Well, that kind of a punch certainly will do it.
Also bring his knees up. At the end of the round, I think we'll be able to see that low blow again. Leonard's trying for a knockout, something awful now. And Prada's trying to bob and weave his way out of danger. Prada's still full of fight. He's game all right. Good left hook by Prada. Leonard's just walking in there as though he doesn't care.
He has absolutely no regard for Prada's punches, no respect at all.
Leonard let the fella tie him up when he had him in real trouble there. There's the bell.
Let's see what the referee does.
I don't think he's going to do anything. I'll still give the round to Leonard, however. No. The referee is not taking the round away. Rene La Liberté, the referee. It was an accidental punch. Here it is. Watch his left hook.
There it is.
Oh, that hurt me. Let's see that again, fellas. That was really something. Here it is. Boom.
Well, it's not.
You can't do it.
It's not up to us to decide what the referee will do. But it was clearly a low blow. Prada seems all right in his corner now. He's bouncing up and down, ready to go.
Leonard tearing across at the bell.
Well, maybe he looked like he was starting that 5-mile run there, Don.
Round 7, the fight is still exciting. The question is, can Leonard knock him out? Leonard is oblivious to any punching power by Prada, no question about that. He's just walking right in. Question how much of this Prada can take.
He's much more patient now, Leonard, as he stalks his man.
Prada deserves a lot of credit for going this far. 2 minutes left in the round. Round 7 of a 10-rounder. Leonard is starting to throw everything now. Hooks, jabs, right crosses, uppercuts, and showboats. He almost starts a bolo. That punch was blocked. I think Leonard is irritated by the fact that he cannot bring this man down.
Yeah,
he's losing his cool, I think.
Yeah, he is frustrated, and that's what a fighter like Prada does to an opponent.
Prada fights back. Leonard had better watch out for that right hand. Still dangerous.
I think we have to seriously question whether Leonard really has the power to knock a man out. He's hit him with some wicked shots. He's walking in flat-footed.
Right.
He's putting his whole shoulder into it, and he hasn't even slowed Prada up.
And Prada's still fighting back. Those jabs are getting in there. And so is the hook. Leonard is getting mad. There's no question about that. And that's not good. Half a minute to go in the round. Prada's almost oblivious to punishment here. Leonard may punch himself out.
Well, he's chasing him from ring post to ring post and hitting him with everything but the ring post.
He's not bringing him down yet. Another round for Leonard on my card. But he's a frustrated fighter as he sits in his corner. I don't know what they can be saying to him. There's La Prada. Bernardo Prada from Bogota, Colombia.
3 more rounds to go. Okay, push. Huh? Push, let him fight anywhere it comes.
Well, the education of Sugar Ray Leonard continues apace. We can see now that he needs these type of fights, and the schedule that they have mapped out for him for the next 6 months is one that he will need before he can move up into the championship class. Because of his tremendous popularity, they've had all sorts of offers to fight big fights for big money, but his brain trust has wisely resisted that until now.
There it is. Bernardo Prada in the black trunks. Sugar Ray Leonard undefeated after 15 pro fights in the white trunks. It's been Leonard's fight all the way on our unofficial cards. 3 judges will have the official tally. The referee does not score. Leonard again trying to set Prada up for something. Prada knows it and fights back. Prada's getting that right hand in, but he's getting it up too high to do real damage.
And he's not really putting everything into it either.
No, he doesn't want to do that. But an interesting fight, although one-sided. Leonard after him again. Prada has taken the most punishment over in his own corner, including the low blow. He ought to stay out of his corner.
Instead of tassels on his shoes, Sugar Ray Leonard needs some weights to keep him down there so that he can plant himself and just throw the best punches he can.
Sharp jab and a beautiful right cross by Leonard. That got by the guard. And that body punch really hurt. This may be a long round for Prada. Those are wicked body shots by Leonard.
Prada must have difficulty breathing through his nose, Don, because he's letting his mouth guard out to breathe.
Maybe he's trying to distract Leonard with it.
It's bloody, which indicates he's certainly bleeding internally in his mouth.
Yes, he certainly is, inside.
Those are right-hand jabs he was trying to fend off Leonard with, but of course they can't.
Oh, we see that Leonard takes a good punch. Prada's in trouble again, but he's got enough footwork to get out of there. Oh, that almost caved him in. It's becoming a brutal fight. And it wouldn't be maybe a bad idea if they stopped it. Because there's no way Prada can win this fight.
You're absolutely right, man.
It should be stopped. Well, I got a little blood on my scorecard, Larry.
Well, I know whose blood it was, Don.
Glenn.
7 Leonard children. How are you scoring the fight so far, Sandra?
Ray has it all the way.
Yeah.
He does. I really do think that he has it all the way. Because he really trained for this fight, and I'm cheering for him all the way. Go ahead, Ray!
What do you think of your brother?
What can I say? Ray's a good fighter. He's a good boy. He's well known around the neighborhood, and everybody likes him because he takes the time out with the kids and he talks to them. You know, he's well known around the neighborhood. Real nice person.
Your brother going to be champ someday?
Yes, I believe so. Really.
Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it. Okay, back to Don and Larry.
All right, round
The question,
number 9.
the question still is, Don, can he stop Prada?
certainly hit him with enough punches to stop him. Prada's still throwing them back at him. Prada's face is a mess, though. It's an unequal contest, and I really think it should be stopped. Beyond the stage of a contest.
It's now a battle for survival, merely.
And for that, Prada deserves a lot of credit. And he's game as they come.
You know, of course, this is one of the unpretty parts of boxing. What we're sitting here and discussing is whether one man can knock the other man out. He has him soundly defeated. But they are professionals. They take their risks. They get paid for this. Although sometimes you wonder if you can get paid enough.
Well, we won't see a gamer fighter than Prada for a while. May not be a good fighter by our standards. Certainly not as good as Sugar Ray Leonard.
You have to give Leonard credit for this. He's gone about his business. He's reduced a professional fighter with a good record into an opponent, someone who is just there for him to work over.
Well, Prada's still light on his feet. He goes around there like Muhammad Ali used to. Leonard tries to cut off the ring, and he has cut it off. Prada gets out of there again.
I'll tell you, Leonard's worked a lot in this fight, Don.
More than he's ever worked in a fight.
Right, and it shows the kind of conditioning he's in and how seriously he takes his craft.
All right. Leonard's not punching hard tonight. Not sharply, anyway. He's landing good-looking punches, but they're not having the effect desired. Like that, for instance. He landed a 1-2 and nothing happened. Half a minute to go in the round. Round 9 of a 10. Prada's in there to go to distance, all right.
As we used to say in Philadelphia, he's in there to live, not to win.
Oh, what a shot. There's the bell. Still on his feet. How'd you score that round, Len?
Well, I've got a shutout.
Where's Len?
He's on the other side of the ring and in Sugar Ray Leonard's corner, trying to get to Angelo Dundee, perhaps, for an interview.
Last round,
Let's take a look at the last 30 seconds here. You see Prada fighting for survival in the black trunks. Up and away he goes. Solid punches landed on him, but he keeps on the move. Leonard not able to bring him down.
Coming up, the 10th and final round.
10th and final round. Leonard desperately trying to knock his man out. You would almost think, Larry, that he felt he had to win by a knockout.
I think that perhaps somewhere inside him, Don, he does think so. He knows he's won the fight, but for his own professional pride, just as Prada is trying to survive for his professional pride, Leonard feels, I've hit this man so many times, I ought to stop him.
2.5 minutes left.
And that's to his credit, really, that he's not just going to go through the motions here in the 10th round of a fight that he's plainly won, that he does want to look good for himself as well as for the fans.
You know, it's very interesting, Larry. We can say it now. Prada, while he's done a lot of running, has not done a great deal of clinching. He clinches briefly on occasion and then gets out of there. Most fighters trying to go the distance, hold on and grab and stall for time.
I think if he did any clinching in South America, he'd get whistled out of the continent.
Maybe. Prada still throwing punches.
Well, you have to say this, Don. It's lasted 9 rounds longer than the last big fight they've had in Maine.
By far. Round is half over. Prada still being chopped up. Still light on his feet. Sugar Ray trying for the knockout with both hands. He is still sharp. He's cocking the right to throw it, and he runs into a right. Leonard has a pretty good arsenal. He's got all the equipment needed.
Well, he's fought the full 30 minutes, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yes, he has.
He's still going at him.
Less than a minute to go now. Throwing everything in there. Prada's in trouble now. Half a minute to go. Prada gamely fights back with that jab. 30 seconds. Leonard trying to bring him down. Leonard trying to measure him. Prada knows it. Gets out of there. Tags again and again. Less than 10 seconds to go now. It's almost over. He will not knock him out. And final round. They congratulate each other. Leonard is met by Dave Jacobs and Jenks Morton. Angelo Dundee is in the ring. It was a one-sided fight. I don't know how the officials had it. I had the first round even and gave all the other rounds to Sugar Ray Leonard. Larry Merchant will talk. No, it should be 9-1 for me, 10-0 for Merchant, and 9-1 for Berman. You've got an 11-round fight for me. I only saw 10. Let's see if Larry Merchant is ready. Now that's it. 0-9-1. That's fine. Sugar Ray Leonard. A crowd collecting in the ring now. The 3 judges, Louis Vignard, Doria Breton, and Clifford Quincy. Or Clifford Quinney, rather. The referee does not do any scoring. Roger Larrabee is cutting off the gloves of Prada.
The winner, by a unanimous decision, Sugar Ray Leonard.
There you have it, a unanimous decision. So let's go up to Larry Merchant in the ring. Larry?
Okay, we're right here. Angelo Dundee first, and where's Sugar? Sugar is thanking his crowd, doing his bows and his post-fight number. Sugar, how frustrated were you by the fact that you couldn't knock him out?
Well, I wasn't trying to knock him out. I was trying to slow him down. He has a very unusual style. In fact, it made me look awkward to him once in a while. But the fact that he was a very game fighter, and like I say, he was in tip-top condition.
If you weren't frustrated and looking for a knockout, you certainly gave a good imitation of somebody who was desperately trying to slow down the other man and stop him. Do you feel that with all the punches you hit him, that you should have slowed him down and stopped him?
Well, in fact, I did. I slowed him down a couple of times. In fact, he was hurt in the later rounds. The fact of letting a man such as, Prado get off first, it's very hard to catch up as far as points is concerned. I try to stay on top of him and really beat him to the punch.
Is that as many punches as you've ever thrown and landed in a fight?
No, in fact, I've landed more punches in my earlier fights. The fact of fighting Prado, I really could never get, let's say, a good combination in. I hit him with some good body shots, and it slowed him down a bit.
All right, you're scheduled now to fight some real contenders. Moving up, Armando Muniz is next. What are your feelings about finally showing people whether you deserve to be a ranked fighter and then to go on for the championship?
Well, I feel this way. You know, I'm fighting these guys that have been in the ring with some of the top-notch contenders. And the fact of fighting these guys because they have the experience necessary for me to go up against top-caliber guys such as Armando Muniz. But I feel that that fight, I would definitely be ready.
You feel you've served your apprenticeship now and you're ready to move on and upward?
No question about it. I feel that I have learned the ringmanship as far as going the distance, 10 rounds, and going up against guys that really give, I would say, top contenders a lot of trouble because of the style.
So you feel that now in, say, 6 months, 8 months, that you would be ready for a championship attempt?
Well, I feel I'm ready now, but, you know, everything takes time, and I'm willing to go at it at a very steady but slow pace.
Thank you very much, Sugar Ray Leonard. Angelo, a word from you. Angelo Dundee, Sugar Ray Leonard's trainer. Angelo, you're moving on from here to fight some real contenders. Is Sugar Ray Leonard's apprenticeship over?
Well, I think it's been over. We've been looking. Tonight was a way going with the guys I knew was going to be all the way. He was awkward, you know, he was cute. He's a South American type of style fighter. So now he knows how to fight that kind of a style. So we went to school tonight. I liked it.
Okay, well, he graduated, maybe not with honors, but he graduated.
You know why they call him Orange, all right?
Well, right.
We graduated and with honors, Larry.
Okay, thank you. That's a matter of opinion. Now back to Don Dunphy at ringside.
Okay, thank you very much, Larry. Okay, Len.
Okay, Don, we've got Roger Larrabee, Bernie Prada's trainer. You asked me if it was a good fight for television. We think it was, and you know it was a good fight for the crowd. How did you feel about it?
I felt very good because he got hit and hurt early during the fight, and he pulled through. He was hit very low. I think it was around the 5th round. I think it was an accident, of course. Ray didn't mean it. But if it wouldn't have been for that, I think we would have seen a better finish, just a little better. I don't say we would have beat him, no.
We were saying at ringside that we thought the fight should have been stopped about the 8th round. Did you feel that way here in the corner?
No. You mean that my boy was in trouble?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. I know. I wouldn't have let it go if he would have been hurt.
What's your analysis of Ray Leonard? Do you think he can make it soon to the top of the class?
I think he's been handled very, very carefully, very nicely by Angelo Dundee and his trainer, and I wish them all the best in the world because he is a champion of the world as an amateur, and I think he will be as a professional.
Okay. Thank you very much, and good luck to your man.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's going to wrap it up from Portland, Maine. We have 2 programming notes. We will have Sugar Ray Leonard's second fight. He fights next month in Springfield, Massachusetts. And then in January, we will have his fight with Johnny Gant right in his own backyard, Landover, Maryland, at the Capitol Center. So join us January 11th. And I'm very happy to be involved in Home Box Office's Collegiate Basketball Game of the Week. Our very exciting 78-79 season will kick off November 14th. Tom Heinsohn will be joining me each week, starting with the Russians playing Michigan State at East Lansing, Michigan. Join us November 14th. So that's going to wrap it up. This is Len Berman for Larry Merchant and Don Dunphy from Portland, Maine, along the Home Box Office Sports Network. Good night, everybody.